Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. We are SmartLift. The team comprises of myself, Mark Gurman, Travis Riley, and our buddy Juan, who's in New York right now interviewing. We're excited to tell you about our product, which is an app that allows you to decrease the time you spend in the gym by having more effective and efficient workouts, and at the same time enhances your technique so you hurt yourself less and realize your gains even better. The idea came about because I lift weights a little bit. My buddy Travis over here is on the football team, lifts weights quite a bit. We were looking around the gym and noticing that people kind of fell into three major categories. The first were people that worked out a lot and looked like they were in really great shape. Travis knew these people better than me, being on the football team, but they were always trying to push themselves to that next level. No matter how in shape they looked to other individuals, they were never satisfied and trying to push more and just couldn't get there for some reason. The second is healthy individuals that are trying to look more like the first person. They're going to the gym, working out a lot, but not seeing the gains that they're hoping for out of the time they're putting in at the gym. And third were people that may just be getting back to the gym after a long hiatus. And they're getting a little unmotivated because they go to the gym and don't see improvements at the pace they were hoping for. And we're noticing all three of these levels are plateauing for some reason. They're hitting a point and they're hitting a wall and they can't bust through it. And we thought this was a little strange because gym memberships are increasing at 3% a year really constantly. So people are going to the gym more. They're working out more. And theoretically, they should be getting more in shape and going through these plateaus. So our goal was to figure out, why are people not getting through these plateaus? Why are they not seeing the gains that they want to see? We found two major reasons. The first was we noticed that people may be working out a lot, but not working out correctly. In fact, injuries in the gym have increased 48% over the past few decades. So people are going to the gym, trying to get better, hurting themselves, and then having to spend a lot of time at home recovering and not getting any healthier or looking any better. We also noticed that people go to the gym a lot, but they spend a lot of their time not actually even touching a weight. In fact, 61% of the time, they're not even touching a weight. So they're at the gym, they're talking a lot, they could be taking really long breaks that are way unnecessary. So you see a lot of scenes like this, where people are standing around talking to each other, maybe having a good time, but being inefficient with the time they're spending at the gym, and therefore not seeing the gains that they're hoping to see. So we created SmartLift. SmartLift is an app that utilizes the internal accelerometer and leveler within your phone in order to tell you how level your bar is when you're lifting, to help you with your technique, and at the same time, it gives you beeps in your ears to tell you how fast you should be lifting, and it also gives you beeps if you're taking too long between sets and wasting time at the gym being inefficient. There's even a social aspect where you'll be able to track your own analytics and your power outputs, compare it to friends to see who's making better progress on a social leaderboard. We think that this idea will happen via a plastic clamp that will attach your phone or whoever's phone to the barbell itself, and it'll be able to use its internal accelerometer to track the movements you make while doing your lifts. It's going to be precise because the internal accelerometers in smartphones are insanely accurate. The people at Apple or at Samsung or at Google or at Android have been developing these for years, and they're crazy accurate, and we're excited to use them because many people already have them in their pocket. They'll be optimized because people will be able to spend less time in the gym and still get all of the benefits from the workouts they're doing. Maybe spend 45 minutes in the gym instead of an hour and a half like they were before. And it will be expert because people will be getting the same tips and advice that they would be from a personal trainer, but at a much cheaper price point with technology that they already have. So when thinking about how many people could possibly buy this product, we first wanted to look at a total addressable market of people that could possibly be interested in our product. And we found that there are 91 million people in the United States that work out 3 or more times a week and have a smartphone. But we wanted to narrow this down a little bit further. So we found out how many of these were actually active weightlifters. And 27% were, which was 24 million people. So we threw a ballpark number out there and said, what if we got 40% of these people to download our product and use it? That's 9.6 million people. The opportunity here is huge and constantly growing as more people go to the gym every year. So hopefully we can get a bunch of people interested in our product and generating revenues for our company. And we're going to generate revenues in 3 ways. The revenue model right now is that people will buy the plastic clamp for $9.95, either online or through a traditional retail outlet. And there will be an access code that's on the clamp that allows them to download the app for free at a basic level. However, after the basic level, they'll be able to make in-app purchases at either an iron, silver, or gold level. And these will provide for further analytics and customization of their apps so they can make their workouts even more efficient and creates a revenue source beyond just the initial purchase of the client. Also, after talking to a couple industry experts and other really successful entrepreneurs, they enlightened us on the fact that although our clamps may be really durable, and they'll be 3D printing hard plastic, very durable, they'll probably be lost a lot. People will have to replace them pretty frequently. So having to replace these clamps will be another revenue source for us that'll be constant rather than just an initial revenue source. So we made some projections with some guidance from a bunch of different successful entrepreneurs and industry experts to where our app could possibly be in the next 3 years. And you can see that the growth is very rapid and the profits are right alongside it. And you can see the revenue streams come in through a variety of ways that I've just described, but the opportunity here is incredible and, again, constantly growing. But we also realize we're not the only people in this space, that there are other apps that try to help people work out, such as Fitocracy or JetFit Pro. And what they mostly do are kind of keep track of your workouts by people manually putting in the workouts they're doing and the weight they're doing into these apps, and then they'll spew out some analytics. However, as we've been talking about the whole presentation, we have two really unique types of differentiators, and that's the cadence timer and that's the leveler technique. The cadence timer, again, being what tells you how fast to lift and at the same time tells you to get back to the bar if you're taking too long between sets, and the leveler, which uses the internal leveler to tell you how your technique's doing. None of the comparable competitors had these two aspects, as you can see by the chart. We found someone that does leveling the way that we do, but it's a $2,000 product called Tendo. That's big and bulky and only really bought by athletic programs because that's the only people that can afford it. So we're bringing this type of analytics and technology to the average retail consumer at a much cheaper price point, and that's what we're excited about. So now I'm going to pass it over to Mark, who will talk about what the app will actually look like once you get inside.
Hi, I'm Mark Gurman. So when you go to the gym, you proceed to clamp your iPhone to the bar. You then open up the app and you'll be taken to this screen. You can either view performance history, which is your previous workouts, or you can begin a new workout for that day. Once you click begin new workout, you'll be taken to this screen to select among the eight different types of lifts that our product is able to be used for. So we'll select bench press here, and then you'll be taken to this screen. This screen will show you the analytics during the actual workout. You'll enter in manually the weight that you're doing, and then begin to lift. Using the internal accelerometer of the iPhone, it will be able to calculate how many reps you did and when the set stops. After you put the bar down, you're able to check your iPhone and it'll give you analytics for that workout, like levelness, how many reps you did, and then your power output, among others. You can then go back and check performance history and compare it with other days, like January 1st, for example. This person, you can see how many reps they did for bench press. You can see how many reps they did and how much weight that it actually was. You can also check the average levelness of that day for all the sets you did for that workout. As you can see by this person, the right side, as they were going up, the right side was being favored, and as they were coming down, the left side was being favored. This causes injuries and is something that we really think SmartLift is able to prevent. This would be the leaderboard aspect, the social aspect. It connects with your Facebook friends, and using a point system that we have devised, it will be able to give you a good competitive game to play with your other gym rat friends. And this is just about SmartLift. I'm going to pass it back to Alec.
Yeah. So this product, at least we feel, is very unique and differentiated within the space we're going. And within this space, there's a lot of potential customers, which keeps growing every year as people get more and more interested in being fit and healthy. So we're excited to see what the next few years holds for our product, and we're excited at the opportunity for some of you to join us in that ride. So if you have any questions for us, we're more than happy to answer them. Thank you.